Hi guys, so welcome back to the channel. I thank you guys for tuning in. So I want us to look at some fewer things that you should avoid, especially when you possess water spirits. Okay, now number one is crying a lot. Okay, you should avoid crying a lot, as that can actually work against you. Your tears are being registered every time you cry, whether you cry for a good cause or not. Just know that your tears are being registered at the sea every time you drop a tear. Okay, so be careful as to what is it that you're crying about, more especially when you're crying about petty things, when things are not actually going your way and so forth, the things that are actually negative, that can actually work against you, because crying doesn't necessarily help you. Sometimes they say the more you cry, the easier the pain becomes, the easier you will heal. But with water spirits, people, yes, the people who possesses water spirits, it's not necessarily like that, because every time you cry, your tears are being registered at the sea. So your spiritual guys, automatically they are being notified that you are not happy, things are not actually working in your favor. Okay, so that can actually be your worst enemy. How? Because by crying, you can turn into being something that is actually not good for others. You can harm those around you with your tears. Let's say, for instance, you are crying because someone has somehow upset you, or made you sad for some reason, and then you cry a lot about them, having them in mind that, no, this person has hurt me, how could they do this, how could they do that? Okay, and then your guys from the waters, they retaliate and punishes that person. That person can actually get hurt or get hit by a car, depending on the situation, as to how far the pain has caused you. Okay, how much of crying did you actually apply in your life during that phase that you're going through? So mostly you will find that people get hurt because of you, and when they try and go and search for help, or maybe go and consult, they'll be telling them that no, you are like this because of so and so, not explaining the whole scenario as to how, and then in a nutshell, you become a witch or something like that. You'll be stunned when people start calling you names and so forth and so forth, or people maybe they withdraw from you saying this one is evil, or don't whatever. Okay, and then you wonder, how, what did I do? Whether you doing things consciously or subconsciously, so it affects the people around you. So at the end of the day, you become the enemy for that reason only. So you have to be careful as to what is it that you're crying about. Okay, because it's not good. You harm the people around you, and all in all, it creates some kind of like a bad energy around you. Moreover, people will tend to cast an evil eye on you, simply because of they believe that you are evil. They believe that there is something that you're actually doing, and you are not even aware. Those are the things that people are not literally aware of them, because maybe someone have not told them, or something of that sort. So just be careful as to what is it that, rather cry the tears of joy. That will definitely be helpful to you, for the reason that you are outside, you're not in the waters, you are outside. So crying from outside, it's not good, not for you, not for people around you. Okay, it can cause some a negative vibe for you, or even for you to be stuck, or not to be liked by just about anyone. Okay, yeah, so be careful as to why are you crying, what is it that you're crying about. Don't cry with a heavy heart here, and you just cry non-stop. You cry non-stop because, yes, we understand you are over emotional, because you possess water spirits, of which it's more, it runs more with emotions. Moreover, that's why you're being guided every time to maintain your own emotional state of being. That's very important for you, so that you don't end up harming yourself or the people around you. Okay, and another thing, it's, wishing bad for someone or wishing something ill to someone, you know. Because you are of the waters, the energy passes through you before anyone else. So whatever you wish for, it passes through you before anyone else. So be careful as to what is it that you wish for. Stop maybe casting an evil eye, in short, you know, wishing bad things to happen to people. By so doing, that energy will cross over to you before it can get hold of whoever that you're wishing for. Okay, exactly. You will wonder why things are not actually happening for you, because now you don't necessarily wish happy things to others, and people will wonder, be like, oh, this one is very sweet, this one is maybe damp, or I don't know, or dull for some reason, of which it's for your highest good. Just don't do things to impress people or to look good in people's eyes. You understand? Do what makes you happy. Do what is aligned with who you are as a person, because once you want to do things just to fit in or just to make others feel better about themselves, then it will never work in your favor. Okay, make sure that whatever you did, whatever you're doing, in fact, is aligned with who you are as a person. Okay, some people will call you weird or, you know, strange. It's okay, as long as you understand why you're doing the things that you're doing. It's not for them, it's for you and your guides and the path that you're on. So just keep on keeping on. That's why it's very important not to focus too much on what people are saying, or too much on, you know, what other people are doing, because definitely it's going to be different from you, and you'll be like, I feel like I'm missing something, or maybe I don't fit in. Why should you? You're not a puzzle, are you? You're not a puzzle. So once you get that and you understand that your path might be different than the rest, then you could. Everything will actually be working in your favor. Okay, so it's very important to know that wishing someone bad, it's like you wishing things bad for yourself. Okay, and stop carrying anger, guys. Anger management. Don't be angry to such an extent that you know, you can't control it yourself. If you feel sad, just take a nap. By the time you wake up, trust me, you will feel better. You will feel, you know, just calm, Bona, relax, just calm down, because people know exactly how to press the buttons and, you know, and provoke you for some reason, and there and there you are literally putting yourself in a position where you can't get out of it. Okay, so be careful, be careful. That's why it's very important to surround yourself with the people that actually make you feel good, your tribe, in short. Okay, so it's very important to pay attention to your emotional state of being. Okay, understand what triggers you, what is it. The moment you master that, master your emotions, and then you're good to go. Nothing can actually stand in your way for you to actually live your truth or focus on your life purpose. Okay, exactly. Pray as much as you can. Stay in contact with your own spiritual guides as much as you can. Okay, stop the crying thing. The more you cry, the danger you create. Okay, people will name you out there. People will start calling you names. Okay, or be hateful towards you. You know, that's bad on its own. That's bad, because you're supposed to be mutwawa too. You know, people should get along with you very easily. Yes, some will take advantage of your kindness or something like that. It's on them. It's on them. I mean, you can't control how people treat you. Okay, so be careful. Don't expect people to be kind to you simply because you are kind, or try and look for a different reaction. You know, that's how life is. That's how life is. People are just that. We are different like that, and some people will eventually try to figure you out or try to understand you more, or, you know, something like that. So just focus on yourself, work on yourself, make sure that you are able to control your own emotions, of which it's very difficult. Of course, we know that. It's like someone telling you not to drink water when you are thirsty. It's being human, of course. Not you can't be happy with everything. You can't be happy with everyone. We tend to actually get annoyed by some of the situation, yes, of course, but that doesn't mean you have to go overboard with that. We just have to be careful of such reactions that we put out there, because sometimes it doesn't necessarily work for us, but it work against us. So it's very important on that note. And another thing, it's the type of food that you're eating as well. That can actually lead to you being emotionally over emotional. There are type of foods that actually puts you in a position where you are over emotional for no reason. So it's very important to watch your diet as to what is it that you're eating. But then I'll keep that for another time, another video, where I'll be speaking about the food that are actually good for a person who actually possesses water spirits. Okay, so yeah, guys, I was just popping up for just a few seconds, okay, just a few a short video, okay. So I hope the video will be helpful to some of you. Yes, I know sometimes I fail to respond to some of your comments, okay, but then I'm trying the best that I can, guys. And until then, guys, I'm sending you light. See you next time.